Okay, so let's talk van life and periods, right? I'm a female, I'm out on the road. How do I handle periods?
I am a traveling quantum healer who loves astrology, music, art, 5D New Earth, and to laugh. I am Xena Electra, Soul Evolutionary Guide. Welcome.
Greetings, beautiful, lovely faces. Today is laundry day. Do I feel like doing laundry? Nope. Am I on my way to do it? Yes. So, this is Vlog-mas, you guys. I'm showing y'all how I'm living. Today, got a very late start to my day. I slept. And I stayed snuggled and as long as possible. And then I emerged from my hideout, from my van. So right now I am in California. Where in California? Where? I'm not saying because I'm posting in real time right now. But there's lots of farmland that I'm passing at this moment. Oh, y'all, look at that. Sheep. So I was not expecting to see sheep. I came down this road yesterday and there were no sheep. I didn't see any. So it was at a different time. So maybe now they're just closer to the street, eating, enjoying their day. The weather is fabulous. You see I got my shoulders out again. Because why not? So now I'm going into town. So now it goes from like 65 to 35. Real quick. And so, yeah, let's go do laundry. So I pulled up to where the GPS said the laundromat was, and it was an empty parking lot. So now I'm wondering, like, where is my camping partner? We need to, like, where is she? Like, there's no laundromat there, so where is she? So right now I'm on a highway going 65 miles an hour. I wasn't trying to get on no highway. I'm gonna turn. Woo. And preferably make a circle. Hopefully it'll let me make a circle. I don't know. Speed limit 65, so we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm just gonna go down and I should be able to make a circle. So I'm just like, what in the entire fuck? Like, it was literally an empty parking lot. And I called my friend, the lady I've been camping with, who I feel like is Soul Tribe. And she no answer. So I'm just like, okay, well shit, where the fuck you go? So, I don't know. I'm just driving. I did see a Dollar General, and I would like to buy some spray paint, because today would be a beautiful day to spray paint my bike. My bicycle is currently gold. I want to make it Xena Electra yellow, you know what I'm saying? So, let's find the, should I have turned there? Yes, I should have. Shit. Let's find the, figure out how to get back to where I was. See, you can't do this in the country, right? If you miss your turn in the country, or at least in, you know, where I'm from, Nashville, our streets aren't grid, and our neighborhoods are not this. Our streets swizzle. They swivel. They're curvy. And so you might think, oh, logically, if I just turn here and turn here and turn here, then I'll be back to where I was. Hell no, them streets will take you to the next county. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you so far out the way if you miss your turn. because it's not a grid. It's not this block, this block, this block, and then blocks. Some neighborhoods you might get something kind of like that, but you might think, it might seem that that would be the case. I'm gonna wait for this car to go by because oh no, let me take a picture of this sign. So I forgot to charge my power station. Every time I do laundry, I like to charge it, and I forgot. I have 8 minutes left on the washer. It was only 23 minutes to wash, which is very quickly. So now I'm just gonna go in and plug in. So usually I would sit with my power station. There's only 2 people inside, and they're folding their clothes, so they're about to leave. So I don't feel like I need to guard dog. I was hoping that there was a restroom inside, and I don't see a restroom inside. I asked, and I looked, and I don't see a restroom. And that's kind of a bummer. And I'll let you know why. Okay, so let's talk van life and periods, right? I'm a female, I'm out on the road. How do I handle periods? So for me, I'm very grateful that years ago I decided to invest in a period cup. I know it's not everybody's jam, but I was one of those people who, whenever my period, it's called like period poverty, but whenever my moon cycle, my period would come around, I would never really have money to buy pads. And I'm searching for quarters for the dryer. And so I got tired of my period coming around and not having pads. And then also a few years ago, I was in the started to become a minimalist, which led me to doing van life. So just getting rid of stuff, trying to simplify things. And so there's 2 different things that I have that I use for when it's that time of the month. And so one is period cups, and the other thing is like I have like these reusable charcoal pads that you just use them, put them with your laundry until it's laundry day, you wash them, and then they're ready to be used again. And so I'm more a fan of the cup than the pads. The pads, if I do use them, it would be like at night, just to give my body a break, a rest from having the cup, you know, inserted. But with the cup, you know, same rules apply as like tampons. You don't want to just set it and forget it, because it's not good to just leave foreign objects in your body. It's just not good. It don't matter what it is. And so the period cup, I got it in my pocket, so I was hoping they would have a restroom. My period cup is in here, and it's just a little circle. You see it? You don't need to see the thing, but it's just like a little circle that you insert, you fold, you insert, and then I'm set for the day, you know. So if I feel like I need to change it more than once in a day, like, then I will. But today, since it's already maybe 1 o'clock, I don't know what time it is, but it's not early. So if I were to put it in now, I'll just, you know, I'll change it before I go to sleep. And I just make sure I wash my hands real good. So that's why I was like, dang, like, where's the bathroom in this freaking place? You know, I found quarters. I was like, dang, where's the bathroom in this place? Because I really wanted to wash my hands real good, you know, and be able to rinse the cup before using it. I always rinse it after my last use. And then always, you know, make sure it's clean. If you put in anything in your private parts, you want to be as clean as possible for doing so. So that's how I handle periods while doing van life. So that's why I got a slow start this morning, because my body was just like, I don't care what you want to do today, you need to rest. And I'm so grateful to not have a traditional job, because ladies, I'm talking to the ladies, how many times have you just not felt like doing stuff because of your feminine you know, requirements? I've never been on birth control, like, ever, and like not one day in my life. And so, you know, people are like, oh, I get the depot shot or whatever, and I don't have periods. I've never had that story, that opportunity. I've done a really good job of keeping things natural in my life, keeping me natural. I got enough money to drive. Just right here in my little door pocket. Awesome. And so I've never been on birth control, so I've never needed, or I've never not had a period. And so the period poverty thing was like, damn, it's that time of the month. Where the fuck is my freaking money? Let me get these Always, or these, you know, Tampax, tampons, or, you know, even panty liners. And it's just like all of that stuff adds up. And then I like wet wipes. Especially on the road, when I say wet wipes is your best friend. I'm gonna do a video, maybe it'll be tomorrow, sometime soon. You'll see items that I feel like are needed while living this lifestyle, that would do you some good while living this particular type of lifestyle. But I wanted to touch on that. That's why I was hoping that there would be a restroom in there, just so I can wash my hands at camp. I have soap, I have water. It's not a huge deal, but I was just hoping to just do it in a regular environment to be able to wash my hands, you know, and whatever. But it'll still get done. It'll still be done. You know what I'm saying? So let's go put the clothes in the dryer. Alright, now so all my clothes are washed and mostly dry. There were a few things wrapped up in some bigger things, and so I'll just sit it in the sun. So now we're off to the Dollar General. Alright, so I went to the Dollar General toilet paper, tuna fish, paper plates. There's this little Mexican market called Del Sol. Got some butane, avocados, mangoes, bananas, and I got a coconut water somewhere in here. And so I did not find spray paint. I went to a few stores. I looked in the automotive, arts supplies. I have not found spray paint, and so that's okay. It's nothing that needs to be done now. I was just thinking that'll be something cool to show you guys while we're vlogging, while we're doing Vlog-mas, you know. But I ain't find no spray paint. I can't make it appear if it ain't there. So yeah. Sometimes you just need a cold drink. You know what I'm saying? Woo! It feels so good. I feel it going down and around, and it's just like, woo! A cold drink. From the South, anything is a cold drink. A cold drink could be a Coca-Cola. It could be a sweet tea, lemonade. It could be a coconut water. We don't really have a lot of that in the South, but you know, now because people traveling and things, we do have coconut water in stores now. But a cold drink is anything that's cold, and it feels good going down, especially on a warm day like today. I just love me a cold drink. All right, I found my coconut water from Mexico. El Mexicano. Coconut water. I love shopping at supermercados or like little Mexican markets because the prices, I love it. I don't give a fuck if it's not a name brand, if it's not a Kroger or a Walmart or a Sprouts or any. I don't give a fuck. The price is right. So we are headed back to camp. When I say we, I am currently camping with a lady named Sway. Sway is like, she's so fun and like super hippie and stands out, and she's been doing this lifestyle for a very long time. And I'm just happy that we are in resonance to where we can travel together. So where we are right now in California is our second campsite. Intentionally together. We was at another campsite before this, and I'll catch you guys up on my van life travels. But right now we're just doing Vlog-mas. You know what I'm saying? So this is my opportunity to get my subscribers up, to get people interested in what it is, who I am, what I do, the services that I provide. I absolutely love astrology. I love helping people get to know themselves, you know, guiding people to their purpose on purpose, rather than stumbling into purpose. And I love giving past life regression. Absolutely love it. Love it. Right now I'm feeling really, really hungry. It's maybe 4 o'clock. I haven't eaten. Ain't ate at all. I have some, okay, I take that back. I had like a little pack of the seaweed. And if you know what seaweed is, it's like paper thin. They give you maybe 10 of them, 10 little seaweed crunchies. And like that's all I've had that today. I've had that today, and that's it, and some coffee. So right now my stomach is like I want to give it something to eat. So we're headed back to camp, and we're actually going to set up at a different campsite. Still the same place, we're just going to relocate just a little bit. And I'm happy for that. So you guys, that is today, December 2nd, doing Vlog-mas and showing you guys the inside to my life. Stay tuned to what's next.